Of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Sooner Joe Mixon, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Joe Mixon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now Burrow on first down. Caught left side, Hopkins. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
A draw play for Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 30 yards.
They're moving the ball through the air pretty well on this opening drive, and to me it was evident that they were set on doing exactly that here to get this game started. And their belief and determination is certainly paying off.
They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Trey Hendrickson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, first down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on second down.
On second down, here's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
3rd and goal. Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. C.J. Uzomah, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive.
The score, Bengals.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Rosa set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson escaping the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Khalid Kareem. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson, and nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Here's Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that one. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Airing one out for Boyd. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd.
To number 83.
Tyler Boyd. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. The fly route works for the TD ground.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did. All the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. The ball comes out, and the Bengals grab it. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, Coach, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control. They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On third down, Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Mixon with a first down carry. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Justin Matabike there to bring him down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
They have their moments when they're just
on second down, Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be out right at the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. It's a gain of 7, and it's a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On second down now, Dobbins, and 3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
Ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. Brings up third down.
Jackson looking to throw on third. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin him back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He'll air this one out for Boyd. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
We catch record on any record.
10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Number 83.
Tyler Boyd, 93 yards.
Everybody did a 6'9" talking about I'm out here. Yeah, what block?
I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name.
You see what happened to Aaron? He was a gangster and a real rapper. You see what happened to him?
He valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
Over first and 10. At their own.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here. An inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
If you're talking about like somebody like DMX still got hand like a little bit.
Make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Carl Lawson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The sack cost him only a yard.
You think we not going to have security? You tripping? Do it.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds right around the 34.
My feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Buying time to his left. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that.
But
remember, it's all about the ball.
Let me see it.
And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
It's always been like that. Tupac not outside by himself, bro.
Not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards in the first.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns.
Fucking Vanilla Ice needed fucking
neglected.
The security for his own.
And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, we were wondering,
I'm even talking about irrelevant niggas like all right, DMX not really super irrelevant, but he is. And then he's not really doing nothing major. He still needs security.
Tyler Boyd in the final seconds of the first half.
I don't know what the kid was trying to shoot him, but somebody would.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook.
Niggas see me in the hood all the time. You ain't going to see me in the hood no more.
What they're going to do on the kickoff. You don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bro, I'll be trying to figure out where I'm about to move my mom to. Like, all right, I got to get my mom. I'm about to move my mom somewhere because niggas about to be drawn.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the problem,
bro. You don't think nobody's going to catch records out there? Just because
they may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
They can go back in their hood, but they be beefing with active niggas. They can't do that.
Set to kick off.
How the fuck you gonna be beefing with active? Like you saying niggas' names and songs, But I'm I'm not saying it's not
calling for more of the same. The rain set
like
to continue as we are underway in the second half. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken.
Bro. That's why I kind of hate rap a little bit, because young boys really think this shit real. Even if it really did happen, they not doing that shit no more. It's a motherfucking perception on things. A young boy would definitely think
the Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now.
So for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to to start this third quarter.
You turning it over like this
was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
And the
Bengal I'm going back to my block.
down.
I'm having burners galore.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Slant pass to Boyd. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Young Bulls is just impressionable. You can't get out of that, though. You can't get around that. Oh, my God, is returning. You can't get
to the air again, Burrow. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back into 14. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Here's Mixon.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
A good job there defensively to stop him for a gain of just 4, and that'll bring up 4th and goal.
A 27-yard attempt.
Rosas' kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff.
I think Carnell will whoop to my ass, but I think a lot of
it's just not as much space.
Boxing, it turned into like a WWE type of entertainment. Back in the day, they would not let Logan Paul fight. That's the league, not the legal reason, for health reasons.
Deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has
he got like a lot of followers and a lot of
me and walk to their locker room.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And he's got some space here. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown.
Like, if I was an old hit like Tyson, let me fight
huge,
for like
huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how our defense rallies when there's a fumble return? Everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home.
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Fair catch. made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over first and 10
but I never could get
at their own 25-yard line.
I know it is.
The Raven
I hear
offense set
arguments
at the
about
line
it.
for this next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long. But I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football.
I don't know. I think in America
We're
about
in
prestige.
Baltimore,
Well,
third quarter action, second and 10.
Right there, but
To throw again, Jackson.
I don't know. I know
He'll
motherfuckers that
find
care about
Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
On down.
And they'll begin by running the option.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. They call it no gain there on the first down play.
So that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down.
Complete on the quick throw to Moore.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's got his target. That's Moore.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
They'll give it to Mixon. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And now it's 2nd down, but here's the field goal team out onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Mr. Davis, you're a football lifer, my friend. You've called games at the highest level. You know head coaches inside and out. Please explain that one to me. Speechless. And some room to run now. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Jackson.
45-yard line.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carl Lawson in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on. Yeah. Mike 20, Mike 20.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
It's
from the gun, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. William Jackson with a pick. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Finally a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Now Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own
the Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
Right there in the middle. 55. Exit.
Throwing again. Jackson flushed out right. Back to Brown, this time complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Now this throw caught left side and inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Baltimore 1st down.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens, they claw one back. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
Let me see your hair. I like your hair.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A Bengal first down on a 16-yard pickup there.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Bengals.
Here's Burrow. And this is caught at the 8. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
First and goal.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
35-yard line.
To throw again, Jackson. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And this one's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Hey, watch the slant. 13.
Jackson will throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable as he'll go for it on 4th and goal. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A pretty good-looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain.
Down at the 33-yard line.
Once again, they run with Mixon, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Mixon, and he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's got it. it at the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
A gain of
a very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First down.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. DJ Moore, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And this offense is running away with this one. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Bengals 45. Ravens.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Yo, it'd be so many fun.
One last shot for Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Bengals
45. Big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points